everybody. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Laura, you go ahead. You take it. Today you're gonna go ahead.
Okay, so sort of what I put together today for you guys was just a real quick video on how to make a reel. And I know that seems like, pretty simple, but, I think sometimes the simple things is what keeps people, gets them stuck and keeps them from moving forward. And, I just kind of want to show you that creating a reel doesn't really have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be, this huge drawn out thing where we've actually got video and then we have a script and all this good stuff. So I really just did it on my phone and using Canva. But I did everything from my phone. So I didn't want to get too crazy with the tutorial today. Eric, you want to go ahead and get that rolling?
I am gonna try. So give me a second here.
Okay, so I real quick want to show you how to create a reel. We're not going to go into too much detail, but I just wanted to give you guys just a general idea of how easy it can be to create something, especially on the fly. So we're going to start with a program called Canva, and Canva is a free program. You can upgrade to the pro version, but for most of you, the free will be all that you need. So we're going to, once we're in Canva, we're going to, at the very top, if you just scroll, you can see the different types of presets that they already have built for you. And we're going to look for Instagram Reel. Select Reel. And then once you're inside, there's all these templates that you can use. But for our purposes today, I'm just going to create a blank template. So now we have our blank template. There's nothing in here. So this is where you would upload either a video that you've already created on your phone, or if you want, you can use their stock videos. For this example, we're going to use a stock video. So we're just down here at the bottom, we're just going to scroll over until we find videos. Now at the top, you can search for, whatever type of content that you're looking for. For this example, I'm going to search for healthy food. Oops. And now all these videos are going to show up. But if you noticed, a lot of these videos are horizontal, but we only want to look at videos that are vertical. So we're going to click this little hamburger here at the top, select vertical, and then click done. So now all the videos that we can see are vertical and are the right format for our reel. So we're going to choose one that's pretty basic so that we can see our text that we're going to put over it. So I'm going to choose this one right here, even though that's green pancakes, but there's a lot of white space at the top. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to choose that. And then I'm just going to resize this video so that it fills the screen. All right, so now that you're done, if you want, you can click play so that you can see the full video. So now that we're happy with what we have here, we're going to go ahead and click this at the top right-hand corner, and we're going to save this to our device. Okay, so now that it's saving to our device, we're going to leave Canva, and we're going to go out to Instagram, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up Instagram. Just get in the right profile here, and at the bottom we're going to click the plus button, and here's our video. If we already had something on our phone, this is where we would find it, and you can just scroll and select what you want. You can select multiple. But for the purposes of this video, we're just going to select this first one right here. We're going to click next. Now here's our video. So next we want to add audio. So click on the audio button. And then to listen to the different clips that are showing here, you just click the little play button. And then you can listen, that way you can get an idea of what you're looking for. I kind of like this first one. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to, instead of clicking the play button to select the music, I'm going to click actually on the music title. Now down here at the bottom, you can scroll to different portions of the music that you want to use. Once you're happy with the music, just click done. All right, so now you have music to your video. Next, we're going to click next. And then up here at the top, you now see you have these letter icons. We're going to add a title or a hook to our video. And you want something that's catchy. So something like, what if I told you, and then whatever that was. You can stylize your text here by playing with these buttons, just like if you're creating a story, same type of deal here, but we don't want to do anything too crazy. So let's just see, go like that. And obviously this would be, a full header here. All right, so once we're happy with the way that looks, we're going to click next. And here below your video is where you're going to add your caption. And I'm not going to type out the caption here, but you want something, caption. You want something that is going to continue to draw people in. So it might be, what if I told you, how I changed my life. And then you could say these 3 things in your caption. You could say these 3 things changed the way that I thought about food. Whatever it is. I'm not going to, write out, a caption here for you today. But, you want something that's going to draw people in. Once you're happy with your caption, then you can add some hashtags. And then, again, just search for hashtags that are relevant for you. Let's say healthy lifestyle. Let's go with healthy food. Maybe add one more. And then we'll go with just maybe healing. So once you're happy with your caption and you're happy with your hashtags, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit OK. So next you can come down here if you want to tag people. Like let's say me and Sherry were working together on something. I could tag her in this video as well. And then if you want to add a message button to your reel, you can click add message button. And then, somebody could send you a direct message directly from your reel, which I think, especially if you're asking a question or you're asking somebody to respond to something, or if they're interested in your program, this is always a great option. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add that. You can choose whether you want this to show on your grid and on your Reels grid, or just on your Reels grid only. You might have an aesthetic going on your profile grid, and you don't want to ruin that aesthetic with a reel that doesn't quite match. So you can choose that. You can always change these after the fact too. So I'm just going to choose Reels just on my Reels grid. If you're doing local cooking classes or a local workshop, here you can add your location. But if you're, doing an online workshop and it's open to anyone in the United States, you don't need to choose anything. But I'm going to choose Cape Coral as my location. Label made with AI, probably not going to apply to you guys, but if you've created something that is like 100% fake that you did with an AI generator, then you're supposed to label it as made with AI. If this is a date, like for a workshop, you can add, a time that your workshop would actually be, starting, so that they can see that they have, so many hours, so many days to actually respond or to sign up for your class. Let's see. At a fundraiser, probably not going to apply to you. Share to Facebook. So you all have Facebook pages. So I would suggest sharing to Facebook also. You can turn it on for just this reel, or you could turn it on for all reels. I'm going to say just this reel. And then next, under advanced settings, you can schedule this reel. So let's say it's in the middle of the night and you don't want it to post yet. You want it to post in the morning. You can schedule your reel. You can hide the likes and plays. I really don't suggest doing that. I really don't see a benefit to doing that. You can show captions here. So if you were doing a speaking video, you can turn captions on. And that's already set to default, so I would recommend that. It's also good. A lot of people are watching reels with the sound off. So if you're speaking, they'll never hear you speaking. So I would suggest show captions. Translation, you can leave that on. Downloading your reels. If you leave this on, that means that people can download it. Or they can use it to do remixes, which means you're allowing them to use your content. I see nothing wrong with allowing this to stay on, because if your reel is good enough and somebody wants to remix it, I say let them do it, because then your name is still associated with it. So somebody can go and look and see who the original creator was for that. And then this may not be on for you, but I would suggest turning this one on, upload at highest quality. That's going to allow, the sharpest, crispest videos for your uploads. So next, you can either save this as a draft, or if you come back up here, now you can preview what you have. And then once you're ready, just hit the share button. I'm not going to hit share on this because obviously this isn't a completed reel, but this is how you make a reel. So can't wait to see what you guys create. If you want, you can tag me in your reels. I am at the.social.b.marketing. So if you want to tag me in your reels, that would be great. All right, just two things when I was listening to that I just want to add to it. When you're creating your captions, if you want to write those in your notes app on your phone, that way you can actually put in the line breaks, because whatever reason, when you're doing it on Instagram, you can't do line breaks. So you can go ahead and you can use your notes editor or whatever you have on your phone. Sometimes I'll just use what's in my email, but I'll just type it out, like as if I want to send an email to somebody. But also on the location tagging, if you're actually in a location, I highly suggest using location tagging. I was doing a post for our closet company, and there's this huge community called Babcock Ranch here, and I actually tagged them in one of the posts because we had done pantries in Babcock, and I tagged them. They then shared my reel to their story page. So, you might get a little extra boost, get, more reach if you use your location feature. So
aren't supposed to post like a reel on a story, could get penalized. I don't know if that's real, but then
no, it's not.
It's not real. Then they were saying
it's like people that are giving you the hacks. They're not real. They're just trying to get people to watch what they're doing. So yeah, I mean, you can share, if you can share a reel to your story, why would you not be able, why would that penalize you? I mean, you want people to share your reels. So, I mean, that's silly. But yeah, I mean, like what's on your grid feed is a little more polished. Your story should be, your day-to-day kind of stuff. And your reels they don't have to be super polished, but they're kind of like in between what's on your grid feed and what's on your stories. And they live longer because, stories go away. So, if you're doing something that's grabbing people's attention, then I say keep doing it. You know what I mean? Don't stop. If it's working for you, don't stop doing it. It's just because somebody told you that it's not, allowed. So there's a lot of that, and it's mostly to get your attention. So, Sherry, you watched that video. They got, rewarded for you watching it. So for that, it worked. A lot of that stuff is not real.
Good point.
All right, there you go.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that you will like and subscribe to our channel. See you next week.